check it out.
Check what out?
Yo, check this out.
Yo, microphone check 1 2. What is this?
And we're ready for sound check.
Hey yo, what's up, my people? It's Max Prodigy here, and this is my sound check. Yeah, so the story behind my artist name. Back in high school, junior secondary school to be precise, I used to be the biggest guy in class, so my classmates usually they called me Max, 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 just because of like my size and everything. But then, Prodigy, I got that from my own personal nerdness, I'll call it that, because I used to flip through pages of the dictionary, so I came across that word and I said, okay, why not just merge two of them together? So that's how I came up with Max Prodigy. The most unexpected inspiration for a song I've had. Well, this one is about Odeshi, and it's a very funny story actually. So back in university, while I was studying at University of Jos, so in the off-campus residence I was staying in, I was staying with my cousin brother. So my cousin brother had this girl he was seeing at that time. So usually she would just come, like we usually cook together. So the girl would just come and then she eats everything up. Like that was usually annoying. So I decided to just turn that into a song because me, I use music as a way of expression. So that's how I wrote Odishi. And Odishi actually is a term, like it's a Nigerian slang, which means something that cannot be penetrated through. So the context here is that Odishi, like I'm saying no to every billing or no to every like advancement from such people that don't even consider you before like doing things. Like that food, we cooked it, but then she comes up and then she eats it up. As petty as that sounds, like it inspired me to write a whole song. So be wary, my friends. So my dream venue or festival to perform at will be Rolling Loud Festival. So it's a hip hop festival that I started, I think, in 2015, and so far it has had like a lot of reception by people around. It's mainly in the US though. It's mainly in Miami, Los Angeles, and San Francisco. But then, like the amount of people that grace those Rolling Loud festivals, like is crazy. I think last year they had 75,000 people. They had even a day that 80,000 people came. So the number just keeps growing, and I mean that's the type of festival or crowd I would like to perform at because it's usually a rave and it goes crazy. One thing I wish I knew before I started out my music career, aside the whole creative aspect, songwriting and going to the studio recording, is the business side of the music. Music is a business first and foremost. So we have to understand the business aspect of music as much as we are creatives because this is what will help us stay afloat and avoid a lot of shenanigans in the industry because most artists they get trapped in like shitty deals and all. They don't even know that you require like a legal team or you need to have like some legal presence in your artistry to help you like negotiate deals, look through deals, see what you're doing so that you don't get cheated or you don't get like trapped in some loop that you can't get out of. So I think that's one thing I wish I started earlier on. The business side is very, very important. Our music is a product, so we have to learn how to sell it properly. If we don't do that, then what are we even doing? We should just call this volunteering and not like a career path. But if you want to take music seriously as a career path, you actually have to learn the business side as well. First thing I do when I wake up in the morning is to pray. This is something that I grew up with right from my family. Every morning we have a morning devotion. So it's something that has stayed with me throughout the years. And even when I went to like a boarding school all through those years, like they always wake us up in the morning for like a devotion. So we collectively have devotions. So it's something that has always been there. When I wake up in the morning, my first instinct is to pray.